Hello everyone, it's Tania Gabrielle here, Wealth Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to Star Codes and welcome to 2023. What an incredible moment this is. I'm very excited about this new year. So this podcast is all about looking at an upcoming astrology and numerology event so we can navigate the cosmic energies more easily. And I just want to look at the code for the new year because it's so indicative of how the year unfolds. And in this case, the 1st of the 1st, 2023 adds up to the number 9, a 9 universal date. So here we have the first single digit and the last single digit coming together in a way that indicates major shifts, beginnings and endings. 1 is all about fresh starts and initiative and forward momentum, and 9 is about winding things down and letting go and saying goodbye and endings and celebrations. So with those two numbers both activated on the 1st of the year, we have a major theme of shifting energy. Now, what also helps that theme stay in motion all year long is the universal year number 7. 7 looks like a lightning strike, and it literally means getting intuitive insight. So 7 is a number of solitude, of research, of looking at things from all perspectives, getting these wonderful aha moments, using your inner genius, and creating a space for silence, connecting to nature, getting inspired by nature, and listening, bringing heaven into your heart. So the horizontal line on 7 represents the symbology of heaven, 7 in heaven. 7th heaven is a term we use, and that's indicative of the actual symbol, where heaven is at the top and it gets brought through intuitive insights into your heart. So that 7 and lightning strike energy as well, it indicates sudden shifts, right? Changes, and being in a place where you take care of not getting insights from the external, but you taking care of what it is you sense here in your heart. And you paying attention, you listening super, super closely to that message, all the messages that are coming from source. And this is where you feel it, and this is where you translate it. Now, the other thing to mention about January 1st, setting the stage, is the astrology on that date. So very early in the morning on January 1st, we have an amazing conjunction between Venus and Pluto. And Pluto is one of the planets that figures greatly in 2023. Pluto is changing signs twice in 2023. And because Pluto is the slowest moving of all the planets, when Pluto changes a sign, it's a really big deal. So in this case, Pluto will be moving from Capricorn, where it's been since 2007, 2008, into Aquarius. And Aquarius is the sign of the Aquarian age that we are segueing into at this time. So it's a really big deal for so many reasons. Pluto then in June will be retrograding back into Capricorn until the end of 2024. So that's why it's changing signs twice. But that means Pluto will play a huge role in our life. So for Venus, the planet of love and beauty and values and tenderness, to come in and create a conjunction with Pluto is very important. It literally means that love and feelings of love are very much going to deepen. Pluto brings everything to the surface. Pluto deepens your experience. It's a very magnetic planet. So you want to seek out beauty and everything that you value in your life. Abundance. Venus is such an abundant planet. And so abundance is a feeling you have. So literally getting into the gratitude and beauty of your life at all times. And that will then allow you to deal with what Pluto is going to be creating this coming year in 2023, and that is purging. Pluto will bring things to the surface that we haven't seen or don't want to see, and purges them, cleanses them. And that means there's going to be a lot of transformation energy. So whatever you encounter this year that takes you to a place of needing to go deeper, wanting to know more, go and do that. Do the research. It's a 7 universal year of research, of your intuition showing you the way, where to turn. And then Pluto being so much part of the year is going to really demand that you open your eyes and connect the dots in ways you may have never done before. So the message of the 1 and the 9 that we started this forecast with is the key here, because the 1 is new beginnings and the 9 is endings. So the endings are truly going to be how you have been thinking about things, how you have believed certain things up until now because of how you were raised, society, culture, whatever the case may be. But it was external info that you have taken on from day one. And now, in order for the birthing process to actually take place within you, because it's always, that's where it's at, right? It's not external, it's within each one of us. There's going to be a sense of, okay, I'm needing to put an end to this way of life, or this way of thinking about my life, or this belief system, this idea of how things should be, my approach to relationships, how I see people, how I see my place in the world in terms of what I do, how I view money versus seeing it as currency. There's so much that will come to the surface, and that's what Pluto will guarantee in 2023. Now, if you'd like to know a lot more about the energies of the year, head on over to 2023forecast.com. I created an almost 5-hour long webinar in December, and it is so powerful in terms of sharing the Astro-Numerology for 2023 as we navigate this extraordinary moment of the number 23, the royal star of the lion, the strongest number in numerology, the number 5 that 23 reduces to, which is a pivot point number, faces left and right, is about adventure and freedom, letting go, independence, quick decisions, excitement, rapid change, forward momentum, and then also the number 7 that we talked about earlier, the deeply spiritual number of awakening, 7 days in the week, 7th heaven. It is truly a remarkable code, and we cover it all and so much more, including your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign forecast, your personal year forecast. So much is covered, and it's a really fun 5 hours to spend. So enjoy that. There's a free video you can watch at 2023forecast.com and discover more about this forecast to really be prepared for next year. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, a happy, happy new year. And I very much look forward to seeing you in next week's Star Codes podcast. So much love to you.